All right, so you've been thinking about buying a house somewhere in the Texas Hill Country. Now, Texas Hill Country is pretty big. You can go all the way from Austin, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, everywhere in between, out past Fredericksburg, Texas. And there's a lot of little towns in between. I mean, you got Johnson City, you got Blanco, Bulverde, Bernie, all these little places. Well, I'm going to show you a house today that I'm taking a look at for some clients of mine. This house is in Mico, Texas, M-I-C-O. It's just on the west side of San Antonio, out by Pipe Creek and Medina Lake. Really cool little community, great gated neighborhood here. And this house that I'm taking a look at is about 3,100 square feet. It is definitely a custom home. It's got a little bit of a unique layout and some great custom touches in it. It is a 3-bed. It's a 2.5 bath. And I'm telling you, hang around for the master bathroom. Holy cow, the master bathroom's insane, and the closet is also really super nice. And then there's one other little hidden feature in here that I stumbled across, and you're going to want to check it out, especially if you're thinking about buying a house out here in the Hill Country. Okay, let's go see what $1 million will buy you in Mico, Texas. All right, standing out here in the front. This road is on the road that it's on is kind of up on a ridge, and you can see it disappear back over here. All the houses that I've passed seem to be built in the last, call it 3 years. And everything on this side of the road has a view on this side of the ridge. Everything on that side of the road has got a view over there. Kind of a cool little setup for this house. So, I mean, we know there's a lot of xeriscaping here, and there should be, right? Texas Hill Country, it gets dry out here. There's no need to maintain a yard and stuff like that. But you can tell we've got soft scaping here. They've got an asphalt driveway, which out here, you know, at some point the asphalt is going to crack. It's going to have to be repaired and resealed, and the cracks are going to fill in. But you know, it's a lot cheaper than concrete. That's the reason people use asphalt, and they're durable, right? They do last a pretty good while, especially if you maintain them. And then you've got hardscaping up by the house, and you know, you can tell they've got this sloped away to where it really drains the water away from the front. The house, yeah, it feels just like it does in the pictures. Nice contemporary styling, great windows. The interesting thing is I'm not seeing a ton of operable windows, and that's interesting. You know, I've mentioned before that in order to be considered a bedroom, you have to have operable windows, you know, for egress. So what I'm looking at, I know that this is a bedroom right here. We've got that operable window there. This here is an office. Don't have any operable windows in there, and then back to the master bath. But anyway, it was just interesting looking at the front. You know, you're seeing windows of somebody that designed a house that they want to keep energy efficient, and they want to keep the air quality probably high, and especially being out here with all the cedar trees and all the allergens and stuff that goes along with that. So that's kind of my guess as to why they did that. But you know, there are a lot of picture windows, and plus there's nothing in the middle. When you're looking out at the view, and you'll see the view in the back, it helps not to have any mullions or anything in the way, or mullions, I believe it's what it's called. Composition shingle roof, you know, 30-year roof. Notice that we don't have gutters on this again. This is kind of, man, this is getting to be a repeatosaurus thing with no gutters. But, you know, they can be added. They're not super expensive. All right. And rolling up to the front, you know, when you walk into $1 million house, that is a really nice door. Big steel door, 4 foot by probably 9 foot tall. Little bit of obscured glass, and that sucker, you're going to have to push on it to get in. All right, so walk into a little bit of a foyer. I'm a fan of a lot of things in this house. I'm trying to find this light switch. Hey, there it is. They've got some really cool light fixtures and stuff like that. A lot of cool upgrades. You know, we've got 8-foot doors throughout, matches that front door. Again, in this price point, I would like to see doors that are not hollow core doors. I would like to see a nice panel door that's solid core. But, you know, again, there's going to be things that I pick apart regardless. When you walk in, you've got a great view of the back and the living room right there. Really cool. You know, there's a lot of really cool upgrades in here. One of them is the floor. They've got this inset tile around through most of the rooms, and it just adds something, right? It's not like the floor tile is a high end floor tile, but when you take the time to add this workmanship and to do stuff like that, it just adds something a little bit special to the house. Right here, when you walk in, you've got a half bath here. Really nice countertop, vanity and all of that. And these black walls, I absolutely love these black walls. And my wife is going to kill me because I'm going to paint some walls in my office black. This right there is the master suite. We will save that for last, and that can be closed off. It's kind of cool. Right here on the other side is that secondary bedroom that is the farthest from the bathroom. So first of all, the carpeting in the bedrooms is really nice. Again, it's a Berber style textured carpet. Really looks like it's in great shape. Obviously, the house is not that old. We've got ceiling treatments, just a pop-up ceiling in here, but there's ceiling treatments throughout. Really nice. I believe this is a queen size bed. Probably got a little bit more room for a king size bed there, but not a ton of room, but still very adequate for a queen size bed. Closets are nice. Got a lot of built-ins, plenty of rod space, and that is a steel rod. It's kind of the black pipe that they've gone in and done there. If you can see in the back, that black piping. Enough space in there for a secondary bath or bedroom, no problem at all. All right, heading back out. Let's go take a look at this living area. Massive, massive living area. Huge TV on that wall. That's got to be at least an 80-inch TV, I think. This place has got, right now, there's not a lot of light in here just because it's later in the day, but we've got transom windows up there, transom windows here, a lot of big, giant glass pane windows along the back, and you want that with this view. That's awesome. That is a huge sectional, by the way, very, very big sectional. You can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 7 or 8 people on that thing easily. And then, wow, that kitchen. Man, oh man, really pretty. Got the drop ceiling. Oh, man, I mean, I'm just looking at that. And actually, you know what? Oh, I thought that was sound baffles. It's not. It is just drywall. But that's a really cool drop ceiling. I'm a big fan of that. And this room just feels good. That island, I mean, they've got 4 bar stools there around that island, but you could easily put 8 or 9. This is a kitchen that everybody hangs out in. Cabinets, beautiful cabinets, really nice herringbone backsplash. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, those are soft close, but the tops are not. At least the drawers are soft close. This quartz is in the master bath as well. It's kind of it's better than a lot of these that I see. I'm usually not a fan of the high contrast quartz, but this at least has these low lights in it, and it looks really good in person. This is the best version of this quartz that I've seen. I like this a lot. Then you've got the secondary island in here for prep, and notice that you've got the figured quartz here on this main island where your sink is, and then on this island and around the outside, you've got just a white quartz. So, they didn't overdo it with the figuring, on that island. They didn't put it everywhere, and I think that would have been overkill. But just having it on that island, I think it's nice. Apron sink, and again, if you're sitting here, whether you're prepping food or whether you're washing up, you got your dining area over there. Again, pop-up ceiling in there, nice ceiling treatment. And then here you've got your living area. So this is, again, entertaining layout. This is a really, really nice layout in here. Pop around to this side. Okay, we got the Wolf 48-inch cooktop. Okay, as close to commercial as you're actually going to get. And so, yeah, we've got 6 burners. We've got a griddle burner here. Got a huge vent hood above it. You've got to have a big one for those for all 6 burners. They have to pull a certain CFM to be allowed to be above that stove. So really nice vent hood. Here is your refrigerator. Nice Sub-Zero fridge. Again, guys, look, if you're buying $1 million house, I love to see Sub-Zero in here. This is a nice fridge. They've got replaceable components. So, and notice how the light gets brighter when you open it. But they've got replaceable components. So, you don't have to replace an entire fridge if something goes out. You replace a compressor or something like that. On this side, you've got your ice box. How old am I? The thing that I am not seeing in here, oh, yep, they do have actual ice storage in here, and I guess that there's a way that produces ice. I wasn't sure if that was going to happen, but yeah, they do have an ice maker in there, so that's nice. Okay, now, the first cool little secret is this pantry. those doors close and it just looks like a cabinet. This is kind of like my sister's pantry. And then it's a giant pantry on the back side of it. So talk about room for everything. Man, they do have a countertop in here. They've got electricity. And it goes back around the corner over there. So you can see they've got a lot of their appliances in here, coffee maker, stuff like that. Yeah, that's a really nice pantry. It's not huge. It's not overly huge, but it's just well thought out. And again, when you have an extra countertop in here and all this storage and you've got electricity, you can do a lot of prep in here. You don't have to necessarily do the prep in the kitchen, or if you got multiple people prepping at one time, it makes sense. It's easy. Okay. So from there, let's go ahead and head back to the garage, back through here. And again, this tile with that little inlet or inlay is all around. Got a little mud area here. Pop out into the garage. Pretty basic, just a 2-car garage. Forgot to turn these lights on. There they are. Does have 2 water heaters, does have a water softener loop over here. Outside of that, it's a basic 2-car garage. Would like to see an insulated garage door in a house in this price point. I think that thing faces north. Yeah, I would definitely like to see an insulated garage door. All right, coming back in, we're going to go back into the utility room. Now, cool thing about the utility room, it's got a little drop off right here. You may not be able to see it, but there's a little bit of a step down, about a 1-inch step down. And that's all the way through the utility room. So that's got to be planned from slab stage. And again, another one of those nice little custom features. If you have a washing machine that overflows or something like that in here, the water stays in here. It won't spill out into the rest of the house. I don't know how long or how often that actually happens, but I have seen a few designed like this. And on the chance that it does happen, okay, we've got it covered. We don't have to worry about a flood going into the rest of the house. So in here, we have granite countertops. Perfectly fine. You've got room here for folding. You got your washout sink there. Ton of storage in here still. All the cabinets all the way around the corner. Got a broom closet in here, a mop closet. All that stuff is taken care of. There you can see that step up a little bit better right there. All right. And then this also goes back into this back side of the house. I'm not quite sure what would go there. I'm a little lost on that part of this hallway, but then you come around. This is the full bath, the other full bath. So it's 2.5 full baths. This is the back bedroom. This is a large bedroom. Same carpeting in here. Easily put a king size bed in here. Again, just nice looking out on the hill country there. Not great views from here, but it's better than looking at a fence. Good size closet. A lot of rod space. A lot of shoe space. You got more folding space over there, shoes and storage and all of that good stuff. So a really good size closet. That's a nice size bedroom. And then this bathroom, slide through here. They did change the tile in here. Still, it's the same size tile, same layout, but they didn't do that inlay. Not a big deal, just of note. Again, same vanity style as that front half bath. And this is a really good size shower. My camera's not going to allow me to get it very well, but shampoo niche, soap niche, herringbone on the floor. That's a nice shower. Got the transom light up there. Interesting. And this house isn't that old, but no Schlitter trim, and they didn't take that tile all the way to the ceiling. Again, in this house, I would like to see that. It's not a deal killer for anybody usually, but anyway, worth pointing out. It does have that remote control over here. It's not a remote control, but a remote hand. It's not under the shower head. That's what I'm trying to say. But that is where you turn the shower on. You can do it there and wait for the water to get hot. So this is going back out into the dining area. So here we go. Dining area, back to the kitchen. Now, this side of the house can be closed off. You've got a little contemporary barn door there, and that will close off. So, if you've got somebody studying or trying to take a shower or somebody's sick, they can close this off, kind of keep the noise out of there. That was the one quirky thing about this layout, is that other secondary bedroom is in the front of the house on the back side of the pantry. So whoever is in there does have to come around through here and back to that bathroom to shower and stuff like that. Now you do have that that half bath up here. That could be for for getting ready in the morning and brushing teeth at night and stuff like that. But to shower, you do have to go back over there from that secondary bedroom. All right, since I'm here, let's take a look on the back patio. I am a fan of this space. Really big space here. You're probably 10 foot by 20 foot roughly on here. Nice handrails and all. Steps down, but if you got rid of a couple of cedar trees right here, you would have a really, really nice view. I can't believe they didn't take these trees down, like this one, a couple of them there and right there. But it's again better than looking at a fence or a backyard. Proximity from the neighbors, and again, it is going to need landscaping back here if y'all want a yard that that needs to be maintained. But your next door neighbors over there, that's their fence and the back of their house. That's probably 150 feet away to their house. Then back on this side, there is an empty lot next door, but then the next house is this one way over there, and that's probably, I'm guessing 300 to 400 feet away. That's definitely longer than a football field, so you're probably looking 350, 400 feet away on that side, and there is no house that's ever going to be built back here. That goes down, looks like into a little ravine back there, and again, this is on the back side of that ridge, so really nice private backyard. Do you need some landscaping potentially if that's what you want? Yeah, but you can kind of fill that in as you like. Okay, now let's go to the piece de resistance, the owner's wing. And I will call it a wing, and it is a proper wing. You don't see a lot of them like this, and it's really cool. So you do have double doors here. Again, kind of weird, but I can see why they didn't want a full door one way or another. But you do have double doors that can close off, so you can keep those pesky kids out. Had a little bit of a glitch with my camera, but so coming back here into the master suite and master wing. So on the right, first thing is it's like its own little private living room. Not really a bedroom because you don't have the windows, the egress windows. Those are solid pane windows up there, but super nice sitting area. They've got in here a couple of TVs, a bunch of video games, stuff like that. And then, to keep the kids out, you got to put a lock on the door because I don't know what kind of game system that is because I don't game and I don't have kids, but, they didn't want them playing with that one. So that is that's a sitting area directly across the room. You've got another sitting area, but this is being used as an office here. Little study nook, evidently, something like that. And this one's got this giant window looking out over the back. And I mean, I can imagine this being my office. This would be really, really nice. So you've got that, and they've got a little room in here for a couch as well. And then we go into the main bedroom. And that couch, that bed is huge. That's a king size bed, massive bed. And you can see there's about 8 foot of room here in the front. So there's a lot of room on this side. Again, you got your pop-up windows. Nice, nice, simple, contemporary ceiling fan. You've got the great views out here. And then turn around and you've got another sitting area in here. Okay, so they've got another little lounge area in here. Same window treatment or ceiling treatments up top. Lounge area, got a TV back on this wall. So, this, when I say it's an owner's wing, it is an owner's wing. But I've seen some awesome bathrooms today, and this one's one of the not awesome ones. Okay, so the tile, this is really popular now. That's pretty nice all the way through. But check out this closet, man. Yeah, you can fold all of your clothes in here. You've got plenty of room for all of your shoes, Storage up top, a lot of storage for clothes. And I mentioned a lot of shoes. So if you need shoes, this is nice. You don't need that separate piece of furniture because you've got drawers on the back here. And I think you saw you've got drawers on the front here. So basically a his and her chest of drawers in the closet. That's a super nice clothes closet. And then you go into the bathroom here. Um, Big fan of the tub, and the black is really cool. It's a super glossy black, so you can see the floor bouncing up off of it. That's nice. Plenty of storage in here. Really nice vanity top there. And again, we're matching that main countertop on that big island in the kitchen there. And then we've got the exact same thing over here. And then everything behind that wall is the shower. So it's a double entrance shower. You've got subway tile all the way to the ceiling. Got a nice black herringbone on the ground. Got a really nice bench in here. Windows up top. And again, I'm a fan of double shower heads. And again, these are offset. So again, all you got to do is kind of walk in. You can do your shower temperature, whatever, and you don't have to get wet until it's warm. So really, really nice shower. Huge fan of walk-in showers like this. So my thoughts overall, wow, well-built home. I'm not seeing any settlement cracks, anything like that. Definitely going to be a well-insulated home because you just don't have all that many movable windows. Again, you have them where you have to by code, but most of the windows are solid pane windows. Going to be a well-insulated home, going to keep out a lot of the allergens and stuff like that. And, it's a little bit of a quirky design. Again, this bedroom, the bathroom is back here. But if that's doable for showers, and this bathroom here can just be used for for getting ready in the morning and stuff like that. And that vanity's big, right? So if you've got drawers on both sides, if that works for getting ready in the morning, then this could be a good fit. So overall, the house fit, finish, custom upgrades, everything else, I'm a huge fan. I think you know that. Couple of minor things that I would have personally changed that are just different choices. Okay, not a big deal. But everything that I'm seeing in here is a really tight home, really neat home, modern, contemporary feel. Yeah, I'm a fan of this one.